Have you ever heard that Bruce Willis began his career as a detective on television before becoming an action hero? Walter Bruce Willis was born in Idar Oberstein, West Germany, on March 19, 1955, while his father, a US soldier, was stationed overseas. His family relocated to Carneys Point Township, New Jersey, when he was only 2 years old. He attended Penns Grove High School, where he formed a band called Loose Goose and discovered his early love for performing. After graduating, Willis briefly enrolled at Montclair State University, but dropped out to pursue acting in New York City, working odd jobs as a security guard and private investigator. In the late 1970s, Willis earned small roles on stage and screen, including a brief appearance in the film The First Deadly Sin alongside Frank Sinatra. He also performed in off-Broadway productions. In 1985, casting directors noticed his audition tape for the ABC comedy drama Moonlighting. Although he lacked extensive experience, he landed the role of streetwise detective David Addison opposite Sybil Shepherd. Willis's improvisational skills and comedic timing propelled the show to ratings success and earned him a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy Series. The series ran for 5 seasons and became one of ABC's highest-rated programs. 3 fascinating curiosities illuminate Willis's evolution from television to film legend. First, before auditioning for Moonlighting, he spent nights playing saxophone in New York City clubs, a musical talent that few fans realize he possesses. Second, despite his tough guy persona, Willis volunteered at the New Jersey State Firemen's Home Association as a teenager, inspiring his portrayal of firefighters in later projects like Striking Distance. Third, beyond acting, Willis pursued a music career in 1987 with the album The Return of Bruno, which went gold and featured a top 5 single, Respect Yourself, surprising many fans with his soulful vocals. By 1988, Willis transitioned into cinema stardom with his role as John McClane in Die Hard. The film's success spawned multiple sequels and redefined the modern action genre, influencing countless imitators. Off-screen, Willis married actress Demi Moore in 1987, and he became a private pilot, earning his license in the early 2000s and flying to film locations around the globe. He also appeared on Broadway, starring in productions such as Misery in 2015. Willis has supported charities like the St. Bernard Project and honors first responders through visits and fundraisers. He has a daughter and 3 sons, keeping family life largely private. As Bruce Willis continues to explore new creative pursuits, his legacy as a versatile performer endures. Which of these lesser-known chapters in his life surprised you the most? Have you ever heard that Charlie Sheen's first taste of Hollywood came at age 9 when he appeared as an extra in his father's epic war film? Carlos Erwin Estevez was born in New York City on September 3, 1965, to actors Martin Sheen, born Ramon Antonio Gerardo Estevez, and Janet Templeton. He and his siblings spent early years bouncing between New York stages and Los Angeles sets, but by age 2, the family had settled in Malibu, California, where Charlie grew up amid surfboards, script pages, and acting lessons. Although his dad was already a respected character actor, Charlie didn't dive into acting until his late teens. He dropped out of Santa Monica High School in 1983 to pursue a career on screen. His breakthrough came in 1984 when he landed the role of Matt Eckert in the war drama Red Dawn. That film introduced him as a convincing teen action star, and soon after, he earned critical acclaim for his role as Lieutenant Tom Sargent in the submarine thriller Under Siege. By the late 1980s, Charlie was recognized not only for his action chops, but also for his dramatic range, leading to memorable performances in films like Platoon and Wall Street. Here are 3 lesser-known stories about Charlie Sheen's journey. First, before he ever carried a weapon on screen, he spent his early childhood dodging bullets in a different sense. Charlie appeared uncredited as a patrol boat crewman in Apocalypse Now at just 9 years old. He earned $5 and pizza for his work. but that small role gave him an early glimpse into the grueling realities of film production. Second, beyond Hollywood lights, Charlie found his own kind of ring. During the early 1980s, he trained as an amateur boxer and won a regional middleweight championship in Los Angeles. His brief boxing stint sharpened his discipline and fed into his intense screen presence, teaching him to channel adrenaline and focus, skills he'd later use when portraying high-stakes characters. Third, amid headlines about his partying and on-set dramas, few remember Charlie's quiet act of generosity in 1997. He donated bone marrow to save his younger sister Renee Estevez, who was battling leukemia. That decision came after a series of tests confirmed a perfect match, and his donation brought her into remission. It revealed a side of Charlie that wasn't splashed across tabloids, the devoted brother willing to risk his own health to help family. Through action blockbusters, television hits like 2.5 Men, and personal controversies, Charlie Sheen has navigated fame's fiercest storms. He's fathered children, embraced sobriety challenges, and reinvented his public image more than once. His resilience, both on screen and off, reminds us that behind every celebrity persona lies a complex human story. So, after hearing about his life-saving act and early film beginnings, which fascinating chapter of Charlie Sheen's life surprised you the most? Did you know that Matt Dillon's first big break came after he skipped school to attend a movie audition? Matthew Raymond Dillon was born in New Rochelle, New York, on February 18, 1964, and grew up in nearby Mamaroneck. He was one of 5 children born to Mary Ellen, a teacher, and Paul Dillon, a chemical engineer. Growing up in a close-knit Irish-American family, Matt spent his early years playing baseball and pretending to be a movie star in his backyard. His sister Janet took acting classes at Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio, and Matt would sometimes tag along. At age 14, he accompanied Janet to an audition for the teen drama Over the Edge, which led to him landing the role of Randy. That film established him as a natural talent and caught the attention of Hollywood producers. By the early 1980s, he had become a go-to actor for youth-centric movies, appearing in The Outsiders and Rumblefish under director Francis Ford Coppola. His ability to portray troubled teens made his performances stand out. Here are 3 surprising facts about his journey. First, although he became known for playing rebellious teenagers, he nearly gave up acting to focus on baseball when he was 13. His mother convinced him to go to that audition instead, and his role in Over the Edge changed his path forever. Second, after his teen idol years, Matt sought to deepen his craft by studying method acting in New York City. He spent a summer training at Lee Strasberg's studio alongside seasoned actors, pushing himself to break away from his glossy teen image. That decision paid off when he landed the role of a troubled drug addict in Drugstore Cowboy, earning critical praise and cementing his reputation as a serious actor. Third, in 2002, he stepped behind the camera to write and direct City of Ghosts, a haunting drama set in Cambodia that premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. Directing that film showed a creative ambition few of his fans expected, revealing a thoughtful side beyond acting. Over the decades, Matt continued to balance mainstream blockbusters and independent films. In 2005, he surprised audiences by delivering a nuanced performance as a conflicted police officer in Crash, earning him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He later collaborated with acclaimed directors like Gus Van Sant in To Die For and Paul Thomas Anderson in Magnolia, showcasing his versatility. Off-screen, Matt has remained private, preferring to let his roles speak for themselves. He has been open about overcoming personal struggles, including a well-documented battle with substance abuse in the late 1990s. His resilience and willingness to take on challenging, unconventional roles have kept his career evolving. As Matt Dillon explores new creative avenues, whether in front of or behind the camera, his journey reminds us that a single decision, like attending that audition as a teenager, can alter the course of a lifetime. Which part of Matt Dillon's transformation from teen rebel to respected auteur resonates with you the most?